All right, welcome everybody to part. Oh God, didn't mute my stream there. Sorry about that. I forget what part of this tournament we're on because I suck at this. But we're here with we got the pile and we got Hanage. It's going to be a good one. I am joined by the incredible Habibs. And,
guys, good morning. Good night if you're in your part of the world.
Oh, I need to mute this. There we go. Okay. And we're off. We have a bow. I'm sorry, the pile.
First pile of bow on level 1 is not good.
We are at some point in a tournament and all that matters is that we have fun. Yes. Exactly.
Actually, this matchup is just for ending the third round, right? Because both runners are already classified for the next stage.
Interesting.
Oh, pile. Edge RNG. Look at those dolphins, man.
Dude, they're coming for him. And it's bad enough that they gave him the bow, but yeah, the zombie RNG does not seem to be with the pile right now.
I feel pile. That run was just like that.
That's that first clam, man. That first clam is always gets me. Nice wave skip there. I think one of my cats is pissed.
This game, it's the normal difficult. Any percent need to do the both loops and in normal. And any weapon, any glitches you want to do. Any restrictions, actually.
Yeah. The bow is great for either learning the game in a pre-internet like environment because it had the magic of the bow has the chest reveal. And back in the day we couldn't just, pop on YouTube. But really I think where the upgraded bow shines is that it's the only weapon in the game that can, in my opinion, effectively deal with the airers. Like wherever they're at, you just spam the bow at them and eventually they will die. Problem being that occasionally with the bow, you have one projectile that wants to loop constantly around the target, and you can't fire again until it's done, so you just kind of hang out for like 20 seconds, not able to do anything. Which is, it's one of the things, like one of the reasons why I try not to get the bow, because it seems to always, like when I need it to not loop over and screw me up, it consistently does so. Never thought the dagger was good originally. Oh, really? Hey, oh, the bow again. No.
The upgraded bow is so bad because of what you said, Acidic.
Yeah.
I got a problem last round because of it. I couldn't get a chest and couldn't get good armor.
Oh,
so
really?
Because of the projectile that was in something else that I don't know what it was.
Yeah, and it doesn't play well with the ghosts either. I don't know if it's because their trajectory is weird, but it seems to loop around the ghosts for me a lot, and the coyote / wolf things in level 1. Never got past level 1 most of the time. Bro, level 1's like arguably one of the hardest levels in the game. That's no joke. Like level 1, level 3, and level 5 are coming for you. And then there's the double bracelet fight that really sucks. But especially to be the first level 1's brutal. I mean, you have an intense enemy variety, the ground moves, there's the wave thing. The boss, honestly, while not one of the hardest bosses in the game, it's not a pushover. It's not like fighting, let's say, the Hydra with the piercing dagger, which is basically a pushover.
The point of the dagger is the upgraded dagger can go through walls and obstacles you have on the stage. So that's why so good.
Yeah. And you'll see that a lot, like in level 7, where you have the imps that are kind of in the wall. If you don't have that piercing dagger, then you just have to wait for them to kindly come out where you can kill them. Let's see, beat it without stage select. Congratulations. Did you do one loop or both loops? Both loops? Congrats, man. And you guys might be noticing that whenever a weapon drops, they're grabbing it, even if it sucks, right? Like, even if it's like the hatchet. There's a weird thing in this level that basically if a weapon drops from an enemy, right? I think it might actually be if it drops from a chest too, but I can't remember. Basically, if you leave it, quote unquote, on the ground, if you just, you know, roll on past it, you will not get any more weapon drops from enemies. So if you're trying to get the dagger, you basically don't have a choice but to keep picking up every weapon that drops and hoping that it's eventually going to be the dagger. Because if you miss one, then no more weapons for you.
Actually, only on this stage this happens.
Yeah, only on this. And I don't know, because, like, it's hard to say if it's because it's an auto-scroller, since the other auto-scroller in the game doesn't have any chests in it. But, like, I want to believe that it has something to do with the auto-scrolling nature. And I don't think it's on the... I don't think it applies to the first part of the level either, but I'm not positive. I think it's just, like, once you hit the raft, then that rule applies.
Yeah, probably because if you don't get the weapon on the first chest, or actually the second chest, you have green.
Yeah.
Other weapons drop normally on the auto-scroller's part. It's just the raft thing.
Yeah. Seems like the worse the weapon, the better the magic. Arguably, because the scythe magic, as far as screen coverage goes, the scythe magic feels like it should be really lit. The downside is it's not so much an issue of, like, what spells are bad. It's more an issue of the dragon magic just completely destroys everything else as far as usable trajectory and as far as damage. Like, you just, like, that's it, you know what I mean? That's the pinnacle, and second place is far below. And a really
I
nice
struggled a
game.
little, but kill. It's a nice kill.
Yeah.
Naga is seen by level 3, no problem. Glitch.
The question is the last goblin gonna get him?
Yeah.
That's always the question.
There's always a goblin on the last tower.
Oh yeah, and he's coming.
For you.
Like, he's easily, like, that goblin is the one that takes his job the most seriously. Like, he's in it. He's ready. The dragon quick kill is really cool. There was, I want to say that Fred __ made a discovery somewhat recently that is, and I think I'm saying this right. If you cast the dragon magic at least once on level 3, then for whatever reason it kills the boss slightly faster. Like, I don't know if the boss has less HP or if the dragon magic just does more damage for some reason.
The dragon magic occupies some memory slots with the damage after it comes out of Arthur. So when you cast again, these slots are already filled with 5 damage. That's why.
Oh shit! All right, interesting.
Gives damage since it's out of Arthur, but only when it finishes coming out.
There's some surprisingly deep strategy to this. Like, the amount of learning that has gone into some of these strategies is Like it's ridiculous.
We got in the intentional death there.
Yeah.
Kill the Rimmer and recover gold armor.
I love that safety death. Like that one and the one at the level 5 checkpoint.
If you can skip the Rimmer while you kill it, right?
That's true. It is
It's
a bit
smart.
faster, and you know, honestly, as long as you keep moving, he doesn't really bother you that much. Like once you make the initial dodge, the risk is effectively over unless you need to backtrack. It is still like anxiety-inducing for me though, just to see the Arimer on the screen. Like just to know that he's still there, it kind of freaks me out a little.
If it's chasing you, you can't stop because he'll catch it.
Yeah, you can't. That's the thing. You can't stop. You have to like. If you keep going, you're fine. But if you turn around to try and get a chest or like, ooh, there's a weapon drop that I wanted, no, it's probably not. The Bon Jovi album. Nice. A little bit of the Goblin Fire there. Didn't pick up the upgraded shield though. I wonder why.
There's no need for it.
I guess it would make the shield boss easier too. Interesting.
Weapon drops for Prime.
Nope. Rip. As you can see,
The other side, Hanaki into level 5.
Oh
See
yeah,
how he goes.
just melting the Hydra with that piercing dagger.
Yeah.
Decimated.
Full pile.
I mean, it could have been worse. It could have knocked him into the into the pit, into the stage hazard.
Yeah. Be worse.
It's time for some deep chill. And it's still like, I know it's tempting to say, you know, oh well, Beams or I'm sorry, Hanage is a level ahead. He's got this. It's speedrunning this game comes down to two things. Like one, if you die, and two, where you die. Because if you die on an auto scroller, then you can just go ahead and rip that PB. If you die at a boss, rip PB. Like basically, if you don't die right at a checkpoint, then there's going to be some substantial time lost there. So like either of these players at any moment is one mistake away from adding, you know, between 1 and 3 minutes to their time.
But one death can cost a lot.
Oh yeah. We got Hanage not using the avalanche and vulnerability glitch because I think it's faster without it.
The avalanche, if you have the piercing dagger, is not a real problem because you can double jump it.
Yeah, definitely. I love the invincibility glitch though with it, specifically because it makes sure that I have gold going into the next level. Like if I don't have gold on level 6, it's over, dude. It's done.
The second wool can be so mean this stage, because if he walks forward, you could have some big problems on keeping gold there.
I love that double air kill.
Oh,
So good.
what a dodge.
I still cannot bring myself to walk under the bird heads. Like I have to kill the bird head every time. Walking under it, I just can't do it, man. Too scary.
Was afraid to jumping on the bird heads, and then I'm learning it, and now I feel a little bit more confident now. I'm just
Nice.
jumping and walking. If you just walk and wait on the middle of the screen, you can just below it, no problem. Started like this.
All right, so now we got
The hitbox of the bird heads are completely massive.
yeah. I want to say that like the front half of the beak. Yeah, the front half of the beak doesn't hurt you, and like the top of the head. The hitboxes are weird, man.
It seems that the only thing that can chew is the neck.
Interesting.
For sure. So jump on the neck, you're screwed. Every other place is okay.
Huh.
Psycho Hydrophobio. Hanage is almost finishing loop 1.
Oh. The pile struggling a little bit with that torch. That torch is not a good weapon for that fight.
Hope for a dagger now on level 5.
Dude, we got like what'll probably be like a 16, 15. No, it'd be better than that. Boom. 1605. That is disgusting.
It's a nice loop 1 for Hanage.
That's
really
a
good
really
parry.
nice loop 1. Very, very impressive. And the text here basically says, you know, from Prin Prin, "Hey Arthur, I'm so glad that you showed up. Unfortunately, you didn't bring this bracelet that, you know, I didn't tell you to bring. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead back to level 1, do everything over again, and it's gonna be harder this time because instead of normal difficulty, it bumps up to, I want to say, expert. I think.
That's it.
Yeah. I always think back to the thing in Pulp Fiction. Where, you know, he's like, "Did you bring the watch? Did you bring the bracelet?" Well, no, I didn't. That was a clean woo kill there. There's something that always messes me up at the beginning of Loop 2. Is that, like, I autopilot and I start playing Loop 2 like it's Loop 1. So I open, you know, like I start Loop 1 with the gold armor, but for some reason I catch myself still opening the chest, the first chest. Because I guess my brain is like, oh, it's level 1, we gotta try and get the, you know, gotta upgrade the armor and try and get the dagger. It's something about how the zombies spawn. But if you go for that first chest on Loop 2, you get a nice little cluster of zombies under you, and it's not great.
Also, if you just go for loop 1, you need to be careful for the first coffins because it can hit you.
Yeah,
as you're jumping.
definitely.
Always wait on the first pillar, then see what you do.
And the pile has really not gotten a good hand here with the weapons. The game just kind of keeps wanting to hand him, like, here's a torch, here's a scythe, here's a hatchet. Like, bro, I want the dagger. We all know I want the dagger. Come on. Yeah, no luck at all, man. At least in the weapon drop.
See if you go with glitch there.
Oh yeah, invulnerability glitch.
Yeah, nice. It worked.
Seen every weapon twice but the dagger. Like, I don't think he's had a chance to pop the tri-blade yet, but I'm sure we'll see it. God, I hate the tri-blade. I hate the tri-blade so much.
Killing Astaroth with Torch is so hard.
Truth. He's gonna really, really need, again, ideally the dagger. Lance would also do it. Yeah, that torch is. Plus, he has the armors to deal with.
Oh, Lady Arthur.
We won't grab the bracelet until just before the final boss. Yeah, I believe so. There is some experimentation happening where.
Oh, the tri-blade.
Oh, that's brutal. Death on top of the tri-blade. I don't know the specifics behind this glitch, but someone's figured out that you can, I think it was a rot tub, but I'm not sure. Figured out that you can get the bracelet on loop 1. Which still makes you play loop 2, which is infuriating because, like, you have the bracelet and you get there and Print is still like, nah, dog. you're gonna have to come back. You gotta go do it again. But
it's not a glitch. It's the ROM that has the script you can change weapons.
Oh! I've been wrong this whole time. I thought it was a glitch. My bad. So it's weapon select then. Like with the, what do you call that? The trainer ROM. Yeah, these are skilled players, dude. Like, it's there's practice, there's researching the strats, because we have there's a lot of really great videos that have been made. I've been playing this game, man, real talk, for like something like 25 years now. I played it as a kid and obviously never got past level 2. I came back to it as an adult, finally beat it, and then started speedrunning it. It's, I don't want to say it's not hard, because it is, but it's not as hard as you may think. Like, there's more rhyme and reason to the game than is at first apparent. But that being said, it is still really brutal. I mean, like, if you watch, oh, sorry, go ahead, Habibs.
I would say that if you're playing it casually, it's harder than trying the speedrun strats, because you have so much skip on speedrun strats. For me, playing a lot of speedrun strats made me finish the game without save states, only using the strats.
Yeah. I would say that the single biggest skill to master is probably the double jump. Like, as far as things that you actually have to be good at, that you can't just look at a strategy for, the double jump timer. Like, just spend the whole timer on level 1 and just jump over coffins, left and right, constantly. Do that like 5 times until you are one with the double jump. Like, he's farming for the dagger, dude. He's had enough. He's trying to give him the scythe again, and he's like, dude, no. But Lance here, dude. Oh, poor Pile.
Poor Pile. Last run I got the dagger only on level 5. That I think was so frustrating. I can feel his frustration now.
Oh yeah.
It's so frustrating to not get a dagger.
And this level with the dagger and gold armor is like, if you want to take it a little bit slower, it's like, okay, I'm just going to cast dragon magic on each of these heads. I'm going to cast dragon magic on the armor. I'm going to cast dragon magic on the double bird heads. And then I'm going to cast magic at the boss fight, and I'm done. Alas, since this is loop 2, he doesn't have the option for the boss fight. And further alas, he also doesn't have the bracelet, so rip. Or the not the bracelet, but the dagger.
At least the lens has it's magic for a rimmer and heads.
Yeah, it's got a much better, just the default weapon trajectory is much better too, I think. I can recover. Yeah, basically. And like depending on who you're watching, like a lot of people when they're in super hard grind mode, if the dagger isn't in the first chest, they'll just hit reset. Because I mean, it literally it makes that big of a difference. Like it's not like, oh, the dagger just makes it somewhat easier. No, it's ludicrously better than pretty much everything else. Got some safety strats going on for Astaroth. I like it. Wait, the pile didn't get the bracelet.
Oh, Pio is on loop 1.
Wait, is he? Oh, right. I think I just had a stroke or something. I got really confused. I thought Pile was almost done. Damn, he did 25 minutes. New world record incoming. Whoops. Don't mind me. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Why is the dagger so good? So, dagger's so good for multiple reasons. I want to say it has the second highest damage in the game, first being the torch, I think, pretty sure on that. When you throw the dagger, you can have 3 of them on screen at the same time, versus the torch where you can only have 2. So, the available damage output, right, your possible DPS with the dagger, crushes pretty much everything else. Combined with its trajectory that you can hit basically anything, you know, on the screen, since it's not like the torch where range is really important. Lanced again. Good God, man.
What's happening? I think I lost the part. Got a bow.
Dude,
They're back.
Wait. I'm confused now too, because I think I swapped myself. When did Hanage lose the dagger? When did that happen? Because RIP.
I didn't see, but I suppose he got hit and fell over it.
Yeah. Quite possibly. I'm waiting on this last go. Oh, torch, dude.
Pio has a window there to catch up.
Man, that comeback would be fierce, dude.
Oh, no more goblins for him, Nagi. Oh.
My favorite part of Loop 2 is knowing that there's no more goblins. Like, Loop 1, goblins. Loop 2, goblins. There's no Loop 3, so there's no more goblins. So we're finally safe.
Unless you reset.
Yes. Oh god. I need to try and edit the final credits where when Arthur and Pren are riding the horse, there's just like a bunch of goblins that start falling from the sky. Like, you thought you were good, and then the goblins came. So we have the Death Crawler kill. Fun fact, the Death Crawler is named for the Death Crawler centipede, which supposedly has the most painful bite of any insecty thing in the known world there. Fun fact. I don't know about y'all, but centipedes give me the creeps. That's not a fun fact at all. Uh-oh.
Oh no, Pio.
Oh, the mini wing, dude. The mini wing ran up on you. Oh. That's... You gotta hate it.
Hanage got the bracelet. Level 4.
So we're probably gonna see the Frost King get just obliterated with the bracelet. Mini wing, no!
Oh, Hanage got hit.
Brutal. And then got Magician. It's always insult to injury. Like, you've been hit, you're looking for the bracelet kills projectiles. Yes, it depends. I want to say it depends on the projectile. Like, the gold bracelet can stop the double bird head fireballs, and it can also stop Astaroth and Eviroth's the crotch fire, but it can't stop their giant laser. So, like, and don't quote me on this, but I think that the different projectiles there's gotta be like a checkbox somewhere. Like, some of them are and some of them are not vulnerable. Like and I don't know if you'd count this as a projectile, but the gas vents, for example. There's just nothing you can do about that. You can't, aside from using the iframes to, like, phase through them, there is no weapon that you have or magic that you have that can make those go away. But yeah, I'd like to see if the bracelet stops the conch shells from the second boss.
Stops.
Say again?
The bracelet, if you have gold armor, can the projectiles from Bob.
Okay, cool. So it was silver armor, though. You cannot stop the projectiles, right? Waiting for shit weapons only, dude. it's so bad. And what's really hilarious? All right, so like years ago, I did a no armor, no chest run, which was at the start of every level, I got hit by the first enemy to lose my armor, and then he finally got the dagger. It's finally happened. Oh my god. And like, if I couldn't open any chests, but if a honeypot enemy dropped a weapon, I could get that.
I don't want the dagger anymore. Oh, no.
I've come this far without it. I don't even need this dagger anymore. But I'm talking about, it took me months. It took me probably, legitimately on and off, probably like 8 months to finally get that run finished. And of course, on loop 2, you have to pick up the bracelet, so you have to open like 4 chests and then die, and then you can resume at the beginning of the level with the bracelet. But talking about the shit weapons, you know, I played through this and I was telling Telio, who is a phenomenal Ghouls runner. Like, there's all kinds of people in this community that you should subscribe to. Telio one, you got Malcolm in the chat. There's all kinds of people that are, I'm talking about, phenomenal at this game, right? So I'm telling Telio how hard this is, and I'm like, dog, you don't understand, man. Like, you don't know how hard level 7 is, man, on the no dagger, no chest. This dude picks it up, and having never tried it before, I think it took him like 15 minutes. Tops. Like, it was absolutely crushing, dude. So, like, the raw reality is, even if you said, like, to the top runners, like, okay, y'all gotta use the scythe or the tri-blade the whole game. Haha. Bro, they're still gonna pull out like a sub 40. I mean, they're still gonna crush it.
It's true.
It is the top players on this game. Like, there is such an obscene amount of skill that went into those top runs. It's ridiculous. And yeah, like, luck is a factor as well, but it's like 90-10 skill versus luck. Like, did you get the dagger? Yes or no? Everything else is pretty much skill based. Well, except for Telio's genie. Telio's genie just decides when he's gonna come for you. Like,
Last genie.
Yeah, last genie, last goblin. Like, man, all my other coworkers failed. I really got to get this guy. Like, I'm the last genie. Oh, you want me to do a non-dagger run? Well, I've already almost done that. Yeah, Pyle should be pretty well versed in, like, the hatchet, scythe, or tri-blade run at this point. Swept away by the avalanche. Interesting to note, if you do the invulnerability glitch, you can still be pushed by the avalanche doesn't hurt you, even if you're not invulnerable. but it will push you, and occasionally it'll push you right off the side of the boat. Which, vulnerable or not, like there's no coming back from that. Also, chat poll. What's everyone's favorite boss and everyone's favorite enemy? Erased PJ and... Oh, dude, all chests seems kind of cool. Man, damn, I actually kind of want to do that now. All chests seems lit. Does that include, though? Because there's in the ghoul's stomach, as well as someone that knows more about this, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in the ghoul's stomach, as well as in level 7, I believe that there is a level 6, shit, I can't remember. I believe that there are 2 chests in the game you can only open with bowman.
I think one is on the ghost stomach. After the first, the 2 flowers, that one is horizontal, and you need to use the chest magic on the last floor there, turning left. But level 7 I didn't know.
It was my inspiration to run professional mode. Nice, dude. I actually, and I haven't run pro mode in a while, but I really like professional because 2 things. 1, Loop 2 is the exact same. It can't get any harder because it's already the hardest it can be. So, cool. There's like, there's consistency despite it being inconsistent, if that makes sense. You have to pick up whatever it is except bear traps and don't have to get hit by the magician. Yeah, I kind of want to try that now. That sounds awesome. I think we skipped bow only chest. I feel that because the bow chests would be a rather frustrating injection of additional RNG. That late in the run, yeah, that probably would be pretty frustrating. Do I want the lance or do I want the axe? Questions that you never really want to have to ask yourself. It's like, do I want to get punched in the face or the stomach, you know?
Answer is easy, because lance is way better than the axe.
That is valid. Picking up the lance always makes me ask me about my lance. I always feel so demoralized when I get the lance because it's like I went all the way back to the beginning. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like all my work, quote unquote, to try and get the dagger is for naught because now I'm back at the lance. Second best weapon to have. So it depends on who you ask. Pretty much everyone, as far as I know, uses the dagger. But in level 1, Telio actually uses the torch a lot. He's an absolute god. So level 1 specifically, you want the torch. Don't have that.
See, Hanagi is before the last fight.
Wait, dagger's still faster, really? Huh.
It's faster if you are a top runner.
Fair.
I have better time with torch than dagger, and sometimes I get even bow time better than dagger.
Yeah, dude, my gold was with a bow like for a long time. And it was I want to say the unupgraded bow is actually better against the first boss. It feels more consistent. Oh, lag reduction with the dagger, okay. Yeah, because a lot of... And that's what's crazy to me about the speedrun is it's more than just like boss strategies. There's movement strategies as well. I want to say that the single jump is something like 12% faster than walking. There's lag reduction strategies like intentional shield loss and reducing the amount of sprites on the screen. there's a lot going on. You know what I mean?
Okay. Me to fight Sardius. Let's see how it goes. Got a nice pattern.
Oh yeah.
A lot of hits. We will finish in tulips.
Just an absolutely disgusting Sardia skill. That was awesome.
Oh, no slide. Uninvalidated.
I think my last Sardius was like a 5 cycle or something. It was bad, man. GG
for Hanage.
40.06. Nice. No slap. Restart loop. The pile finally equipped with the dagger. It's all smooth sailing from here. Do I even bother? Dude, honestly, I mean, like, you don't have a bad time. Like, shit, I think in my last race, because I forgot the bracelet twice, first of all, which, I mean, how the hell does that even happen? Like, my timer stopped at, like, an hour 15, and I think I was still going, like, 30 more minutes after that. I got to level 6 without gold, and because I've basically never done the damage boost, I couldn't get the genie to spawn consistently. Sam I Am, who's also a phenomenal runner, came in, showed me the damage boost, damage boosted, got past that. I mean, it was like pulling teeth, man. That's bad.
Doing the damage boost not hard, but the Astaroth fight is, if you don't keep social distancing on Astaroth, you get killed.
What kills me though is like with the damage boost, it's very easy to not spawn the genie. Like that was my problem, is that the genie would just never spawn. And I think what it was is I was double jumping instead of single jumping onto the first ledge. And then I want to say I had to stand more to the left of the ladder. Like I was going too far to the right and I was actually despawning the genie. I think is what we figured out the actual issue was. But that's still a pretty crucial run-ender for me. Like I haven't yet built up the recovery skills there, so gold loss in deep chill is like that. That's it for me. That's all she wrote. It's game over, man. Look at that ice pattern, man. Just barely above the ledge, so it would have hit him if he'd walked into it.
He's trying to on the chest.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Refuses to showing up.
For whatever reason, that chest is really difficult to get to spawn.
Oh, shoot, guys.
Safety
with the Reamer.
Coming, perhaps.
I don't think so. I think we'll just let him.
Still get the chest.
Chest spawning for Pyro. What's happening?
And that Aramer is blocking hard. He's like, "Oh, you want this chest? Is this where you want to be? Well, too bad."
It's too bad.
Too bad. Oh, nice. It's clean. It's going no invincibility. Uh-oh. This is one of those defining moments, because like to get hit here is not gonna be good. Like if he gets hit here, the next level is gonna be brutal. You can't recover to gold. He would have to damage boost him. Oh!
Talking about getting hit.
Oh no! And that's what sucks so bad about that is like, even though you beat the boss, you beat the level, GG, losing losing the armor there. That's all right. Are we gonna get to see the damage boost though? Hopefully, it's a single jump on that platform. There we go. Boom. I mean, the jinx was bound to happen though. Nobody got last goblin. You know what I mean? Like, and thus.
This genie that hits you is the same genie that tries to hug you on the end of level 4. Because he was promoted to level 6.
You're like, you know what, man? The effort was there, and we really appreciate your go get 'em attitude. We're gonna go ahead and promote you up to the castle here. It's a lot better workplace than the Ghouls'n Ghosts for multiple reasons. Really, all things considered, a really nice Astaroth kill there. And can we take a moment to address how pissed I am that this horse doesn't appear in the actual playable game? Like, I want this horse to be in a chest, man. I want to be able to open a chest, the horse pops out, and then I just, like, gallop all over everybody.
The horse or Pokemon?
The horse would be the ultimate upgrade, dude. And this is like you get the green armor, alright, the gold armor, the shield, then you get the horse, okay, now feel me. Then you get the silver armor for the horse, the green armor for the horse, and the gold armor for the horse. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Magic Arthur and Magic Horse. You're unstoppable, dude. Like Sardius is just gonna go ahead and hand Prin back. He's gonna be like, you know, honestly, I don't even want to deal with that. What is horse magic?
You're riding a horse. Oh, sorry. Take Prin back.
yeah, like, bro, I didn't realize you had the horse as backup. I didn't know you and the horse were cool. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal Prin. Here, you can have her back. You can just ford the river. Yes, dude. Caulk the wagon, ford the river. Oregon Trail taught me well. I think I'm actually gonna speedrun that tonight. I'm gonna speedrun some Oregon Trail. We'll do the thing where we name the people after chat. Did that last time and was like just on this blistering pace, man. Like didn't buy. I bought like the minimum amount of clothes. I bought like 20 pounds of meat. Everything else went into axle parts and bullets. Period. Your chances of contracting cholera increase. Oh yeah. You gotta watch that. It's Prin. I'm telling you, man, her name being Prin fits into my whole theory that Arthur's he's in a coma, right? Prin is the nurse. Her name is Prin because he doesn't know what the hell her real name is. She's just a hot nurse that's keeping him alive while he's probably like on a ventilator or something. And like, the poor bastard's in some kind of, you know, hallucinogenic coma thing, which is why, by the way, all these games seem like they're the same. They're roughly the same, just a little bit different, right? It's like a recurring dream. It's a little bit different every time. This, feel me, because this is about to be the hot take, okay? Super Ghouls'n Ghosts is the original Bloodborne. Get some. Arthur on a ventilator. I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you. That's how it is. And he's got to save the nurse, because if he doesn't, well, I mean, who the hell's gonna save him? You know what I mean? Like. No slide. Damn.
Bruno is invalidated today.
No slide on both runners. Invalid. Fun fact, if you play this on a Super Famicom Mini, the slide is... You see how he was like spastically throwing the bracelet into the corner there? if you do it with the right rhythm, then basically it locks the animation. It locks Arthur in his throwing animation. So he's got like one leg cocked up and he's hurling the bracelet, and he just like stays there and does this like moonwalk, like Michael Jackson backwards fucking like slide thing. It's actually pretty sick. What up, Stone Clive?
G's for Pile. It's a nice race, guys. GG, Hanage, GG, Pile.
Mm-hmm. There's definitely like it's easy to get discouraged when either you lose the race or when you're like significantly above your PB. But the thing I always tell people, man, is like it's not you versus the game, and it never has been. It's you versus how salty you're willing to get. You know what I mean? Like it's a question of willpower. The perseverance is important. Like even if it takes you, you know, an hour, 2 hours, 6 hours, 6 months, fucking 25 years, don't matter. You know what I mean? Like in the end, you did it. Thanks for the call, dude. No problem. Thank you. And thank you to, let's see how many people are here. It's like almost 300 people here. So thank you to all of you for joining us today. And again, if you want to see some more ghouls, be sure to be sure to follow the pile. There we go. Follow Hanage, Malcolm, Knight Haruma, Stone Clive, Telio1, Sam I Am. I mean, there's a lot. I'm forgetting a ton of names here, but we got a Discord. If someone wants to post the Super Ghouls'n Ghosts Discord, so I don't actually have that link on me. But if you guys are interested in learning the game, right, or just being part of a really awesome community, there's a ton of great resources there. Like there's video guides, there's people you can ask questions, there's a ton of streamers that you can, you know, watch their strategies. It's a wealth of information. Oh, man, that was a good one. Had a good time. All right. I believe it's time for the old sign out. Habibs, I appreciate you joining me, man. It was a great time.
Appreciate joining you.
Yeah.
Appreciate commenting for the first time race. It was my first time. Sorry for anything.
Oh, dude. No,
I did.
Did great. Like even in the setup, man. I mean, you've my first time took me forever to get set up. I think it took you like 45 seconds. So you're clearly a natural at this, bro. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thank you again. Remember, follow the runners. Drop me and Habibs a follow if you feel like it, and seek out some of these people in chat that also play this game. There's a lot of really great people here. It's a great community, and stay safe out there with all the crazy shit going on. So yeah, this is Acidic IV saying deuces, and I hope that you all have a wonderful day.
Yeah, guys, thank you for watching.